Dredd. Plot summary. Dredd 2012 is a gritty, action-packed reboot of the Judge Dredd character originally created in the 2000 AD comic book series. The movie takes place in a dystopian future where law enforcement is handled by the judges, who act as judge, jury, and executioner. The film follows Judge Dredd, played by Karl Urban, a tough-as-nails officer, as he takes a rookie judge, Anderson, played by Olivia Thirlby, on a routine mission in the high-rise slums of Megacity 1. The mission quickly escalates when they are trapped in the building by the criminal drug lord Mama, played by Lena Headey. She controls the building and orders a lockdown, forcing Dredd and Anderson to fight their way through increasingly dangerous levels of the building. The movie is a non-stop, brutal action sequence as Dredd and Anderson try to take down Mama while surviving the chaos of the lawless tower block. Characters and performances. Urban's portrayal of Judge Dredd is one of the film's standout features. Unlike Stallone's more comedic take on the character, Urban plays Dredd with a much darker, grittier tone. He never removes his helmet throughout the movie, staying true to the comic book character's identity and maintaining the mystery behind Dredd's cold, calculated persona. Urban's performance is restrained but impactful, making Dredd a more intense and serious character. Olivia Thirlby. Thirlby plays Judge Anderson, a rookie with psychic abilities who's paired with Dredd on the mission. She provides an excellent contrast to Dredd's stoic nature, offering a sense of vulnerability and humanity. As she faces the brutal realities of the job, Anderson's character undergoes significant growth, and Thirlby handles the role with depth and heart. Lena Headey. Headey plays Mama, the villainous drug lord. She delivers a chilling performance as a ruthless leader who will stop at nothing to protect her empire. Her portrayal adds a layer of cold calculation to the movie's antagonistic forces, making Mama a memorable and terrifying foe. Dredd is a violent, action-heavy film, but it also explores deeper themes of justice, morality, and the blurred lines between right and wrong. The movie presents a future where the justice system is broken and the judges take the law into their own hands. The film raises questions about what true justice is and whether an authoritarian system is the answer to a society gone awry. The dynamic between Dredd and Anderson also explores the role of power and responsibility. Dredd is a hardened enforcer, while Anderson is a more idealistic character with her psychic powers, offering a balance between the brutal reality of the system and the hope that justice can be achieved in more compassionate ways. Comparison to the original, Judge Dredd, 1995. The 1995 Judge Dredd movie, starring Sylvester Stallone, took a more campy, comedic approach to the character, with some of the humor and over-the-top action that became characteristic of the 90s. While it was fun, it lacked the gritty realism of the comic books and didn't take itself as seriously. Dredd, 2012, is a complete reimagining. It's darker, more violent, and focused on a single, confined story that plays out in real time. The decision to keep Dredd's helmet on throughout the film is a significant departure from the Stallone version, staying true to the comics, where Dredd's identity is a symbol of justice rather than a personal story. This reboot received far better reviews for its more faithful adaptation of the source material. The comic books. Yes, Dredd is based on the Judge Dredd comic books from the British anthology 2000 AD, which has been running since 1977. The comic books focus on the dystopian future of Megacity 1, where Dredd is one of the many judges who enforce the law with extreme measures. The character of Judge Dredd is one of the most iconic in British comic book history, and the films and adaptations have been an attempt to bring this intense world to life. The movie Dredd, 2012, is more aligned with the darker, grittier tone of the comics compared to previous adaptations. Similar movies. If you loved Dredd 2012, here are a few other films that might capture a similar vibe. 1. The Raid Redemption 2011. Directed by Gareth Evans, The Raid is often compared to Dredd because of its similar setting, characters trapped in a building full of criminals. It's a brutal, high-energy action movie with martial arts combat that's intense and non-stop. Number 2. Judge Dredd, 1995. If you're curious about the original Judge Dredd movie, this is the one with Stallone. While it's more lighthearted and action-packed than Dredd, 2012, it's still worth watching if you're a fan of the character. Number 3. RoboCop, 1987. Another iconic film in the dystopian action genre, RoboCop deals with a near-future society where crime is rampant and the law is enforced by a half-human, half-robot officer. It shares themes of justice, morality, and the consequences of an overzealous law enforcement system. Number 4. Escape from New York, 1981. Directed by John Carpenter, this movie is set in a dystopian future where Manhattan has become a prison. Like Dredd, it features a strong, no-nonsense protagonist who must navigate a dangerous environment to save the day. Number 5. Minority Report, 2002. Directed by Steven Spielberg and based on a Philip K. Dick story, Minority Report explores a future where crimes are prevented before they happen, leading to questions of free will and justice. It's a more cerebral take on the idea of law enforcement in a dystopian society. Conclusion. Dredd, 2012, is an outstanding action film that has earned its place as a cult favorite. It's a much more faithful adaptation of the Judge Dredd comics than its 1995 predecessor, and Karl Urban's portrayal of the title character is absolutely perfect. If you're into action-packed thrillers with a gritty dystopian backdrop, this one is definitely worth a watch. It's brutal, intense, and thought-provoking, all while delivering one hell of an action ride.